hold on. I didn't take off this banner. What's up, guys? What's up? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday, guys. Let me get this out of here because it's going to keep talking to me. What's up, guys? It's been a little minute. How are you guys doing? All right, hold on. Let me update this really quick. So I want to kind of give you guys some updates and do a quick Q&A with you guys. My name is Vanessa Terry, and this is the Notary to Notary channel. So helping people build six-figure notary signing agent businesses across the country. My online training is at NOTARY2NOTARY.com. And we are running a promotion right now. Promo code POWER to save 57%. Last promo of the year. So quite a few things happening right now, but I want to give you guys a quick update and then do a Q&A with some of you guys and a few things I saw on social media that I wanted to bring light to. So first things first, my book, Do It Yourself Ron Guide, so basically how you learn how to build the online notarization portion of your business, that comes out on the 31st. So you can pre-order that if you just go to Amazon and just search my name, Vanessa Terry, it'll come up. That's the fastest way to find it. You'll see both of my books on there. How to Make $1,000 a Week as a Notary Public is on there, as well as, here, let me put the link here. Do It Yourself Ron, the ultimate guide to building a successful e-notary business. Okay, so that actually comes out on the 31st. So a lot of people are available to get that pre-order, catch that pre-order sale for that book. I just put that link in the chat there for you guys, okay? Also, while you're up there, you can grab a copy of How to Make $1,000 a Week as a Notary Public. That is up there as well, okay? Yeah. Now, so there's that. There's the books happening. Is the white glove back? What's the white glove back? I'm confusion. What was I gonna say? I kind of got thrown off a little bit. The online training courses, notary signing agent training, Ron training, tax and financial management, business credit, the ultimate signing and title company list, and marketing are on sale right now if you use promo code POWER to learn how to build your notary business. And people always ask me, so let's hop into a few things that's happened. Oh, and the coaching is on sale. The coaching is on sale. You don't need a promo code for that. It's $99 a month right now. It's going to go back to $179 as of Monday morning. So the one-on-one coaching is $99 a month. You can cancel it, the recurring payment, right after you do the first month. If you say, I just want to do it for a month, I don't want to really keep going after that, or you can leave it on and cancel whenever you're ready. But yeah, so you can use it at a later date if you say, hey, I want to catch this deal, but I don't want to use the coaching right this second. You can still get it and lock it in for this rate. Just send me an email that, hey, can you put my coaching to start on this date? And I will change it for the date you want it to start for. Okay, so there's a few things that were happening on social media. I don't know if you follow me on all of the platforms, but there was a white glove notary service class, a class on how to get work from high class and celebrity loan signings. I didn't do that. I think I did a video. Oh, no. Now I'm confused. I have to think about it. I think we were talking about it, but I don't think I actually put it out. $99 a month for the coaching. Yes. So it's $99 a month. You can just do 1 month. Most people get confused by that. So when you go and you register for the coaching, it's $99 a month set on recurring. And then you will, it'll bill you every month. But if you set it up, you can cancel. Don't recur bill me. Just, I want to do 1 month. You can just send me an email too, and I can fix it for you. I'm not sure. I got to think about it, about the white glove. Let me think about it. I know I haven't been on here a little bit, Alexis. I've been like dealing with a lot, business, like in my personal life, you know, moving and things like that. And so now we're getting back into the swing of things. There's a lot of things that's happening right now. I'll look at you. Can you run the 31st? It's I can't. What's the date? Hold on. It's running through. Let me see my calendar. It's running through Sunday. It's the 30th. So if you don't know, I'm the one that puts on and turns off all the promotions. So if you do it the 31st, that's Monday morning. Oh no, that's Tuesday. I was gonna say if you do it the 31st that morning, like I still have to log on and and change it. So if you get up, and there's people who do that. What's that her name on YouTube? The great one, I think it is. She's always like, well, Vanessa doesn't turn promotions off until she gets up in the morning. So if you get up before her, and it's not when I get up, is I have to get up and get into the office and get on the computer and say, okay, it turns this promo off. So a lot of times the promos will go into the next day. But yeah, so the coaching, the one-on-one coaching is $99 a month. You can cancel at any time and you can use it at a later date. Talking about, okay, how much is the course itself? So there's different packages for the trainings. The all-inclusive is $529. So half off of that is like $2 something. The business credit is $47, half off is like $20 something. And I think, and the signing service masterclass is $1 something. And then the ultimate signing and title company list is like $1 something too. So that ultimate signing and title company list is a list of companies. It's not a class. Okay. So some people got confused by that. That's just a list. Okay. But you can use it to market and grow your notary business with that list. Can you be a felon and a notary? Yes. In some states. And then, so this is what I always say. Don't tell yourself no, let them tell you no. There's a lot of people that I know of that are felons, that they're not felons. They have a felony, okay? They have a felony on their record and they were still able to become a notary. One of my actually close friends has a felon and actually is a notary at this time too. So don't tell yourself no, apply. The worst thing to say is no, your application is denied. Don't tell yourself no, let them tell you no if they're going to say no. Shoot your shot. A lot of times in life, we do that. We tell ourselves no before people tell us no, because we are afraid of rejection, or I don't know why we do it. I couldn't tell you. And yeah, so just apply anyway. Like and that's like Candace has said, like check the rule for your state, but still apply anyway. Still apply anyway, because you never know if you'll get approved and they'll let you do it anyway. I know quite a few people that are doing it regardless of what the rule says. They approve you and say you're good to go. And some states, they'll say it, but they have like a statute of limited, like a statute, like when did it occur? That plays in the part. And some states also look and see what the charge is. So it just depends on what that is. Like I was taking my title producers class and they were talking about how certain felonies you couldn't have. Like you could be a whole murderer and you can have you can have a murder charge and still get your license, but you couldn't have like an embezzlement charge. You know, so it depends on what the offense is. That's what they're looking at for some states. So don't get caught up in that, Trey. Apply anyway, period. And I put period on that. Just apply anyway. Okay. So let me go back. Yeah, so it's multiple packages on the website when you go to NOTARY2NOTARY.com that you can see all the trainings that we have. I'm buying the all-inclusive package tonight. So excited to start this journey. Yay! Does Pavaso provide you with their login info to do hybrid signs? Okay, so Pavaso is a technology platform. It is not a signing service. It's not a title company. They're not giving you work. It is a technology platform that you can come on, or title companies or signing can come on, or individuals can come on, but usually it's companies, and they use that platform to conduct closings. Okay, so they're not giving you work. Okay, I think a lot of people, and that's why I need to get my book. A lot of people are getting confused, and not just with notary work, but like loan closing, general notary work, and e-notary. They're getting confused with what it is. People get confused with what's a title company versus a signing company, or they'll say, well, you know, there is different kind of technology platforms. Like SnapDocs is not a signing service. SnapDocs is a technology platform. They're not giving you work. Companies are using that platform. You're getting on that platform, and then you guys connect there. Okay. So Pavaso is the same kind of concept. It's not a signing service. It's not giving you work. It's a technology platform. Okay. Does the all-inclusive notary bundle include Ron training? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I'm so excited to start Just nervous because I'm in an attorney state. Well, what I will say is ignore the naysayers and shoot your shot. If you have even seen one person be successful in your state, then you know it's possible, right? And so it goes back into that quote with the was it Mount Everest? And people kept saying, "Oh, you can't climb Mount Everest because you'll die." And the first person climbed it, and ever since the first person climbed it, everybody's climbing it, right? Kids are climbing it. Okay, so people always tell you can't do something because they can't do it. Dear. Okay, so we're not doing that. I saw an assignment for a closing, but it was a hybrid and they use Pavaso. Yeah, so Pavaso is a technology platform that the company that's sending it out is using it for. Okay. Yes, thank you. What's a good printer? Actually, I can put a link really quick to some printers that we put in our training really quick, but really any LaserJet dual tray printer would work just fine. Actually, I'll give you guys this whole little helpful links thing. It's a little snippet of something that we have inside the training that would help you guys out. So it just tells you helpful links, notary supplies. You can go to allstatenotarysupplies.com and use promo code Notary2Notary to save. It's either 10 or 15% off of your purchase. I don't quite remember off the top of my head, but it has 15, but I feel like it was 10, but it could be 15. Notary Assist is a link that we recommend for training. And then there's the links for the printers that we talked about. I tried to order my second purchase from Quill, but it didn't offer a net 30 at this time. Did you call them? Call them. Okay. What I always say in the business credit class, when I had the business training, when I'm talking about business credit, just because you get denied for a business credit card, personal or business credit card, does not mean you're actually denied. Okay. I've gotten denied for things and I had to call them. And then because when you apply online, you're just going through an algorithm, a computer program. And so it may not, the computer may not see everything, or they may have a mistake or whatever the case is. And so all you do is you get a real person on the phone and have them go through your application with you. And they may say, "Oh, well, your address was wrong," or "We had this updated as wrong," or whatever the case is. Or they would just push your application through and just say, "You know what? Yeah, we'll push you through." So if you ever get denied for anything, call and get a person. And not just because they can approve you, but because not just because they're going to approve you, because they also can tell you why you did not get approved. And that's what you can work on to get corrected. So let's say they say, like I had one time I called the company and they said, this was a few years ago, they said, "We denied you because you don't have a business phone." I was using my cell phone at the time. And that's when I learned about it. I started doing my research and they were like, "We have to deny you because you don't have a actual business number." And so they can let you know what things you need to change so that way you do get approved in the future, right? It did it. Okay, it is 10%. Okay. Is the notary signing agent training inside the all-inclusive bundle? Yes. So is the all-inclusive bundle everything that you offer? No. So there is a separation. The only things that's not in the all-inclusive, I probably should go on there and tweak that. I just haven't done that yet because I have to look into it and make changes. But the only thing that's not included is the business credit course and the ultimate signing and title company list and the signing service masterclass. I think those are the only 3 things that are missing out of the all-inclusive. I have everything. Wait, I have everything but the Ron ready to get started, but looking for an over review to make sure I'm doing it all right. What program do you suggest? Okay, so you're looking for an overview of Ron? Is that what you're asking for? So we have a Ron training. You can do that. Or you mean like an overview of notary signing agent? I don't know. I'm confusion. Tell me what rephrase your question. I want to make sure I'm answering it the right way. When starting your notary business, what do you do if there are not many virtual addresses in your area, hardly any, and you don't want to use your home address? So what zip code are you in? Because there are virtual addresses everywhere. Unless you're like in the middle of nowhere, like, like a desolate, isolated place with like a population of 10. But if you put your zip code in, I can look it up for you really quick. Will Business 102 be available for sale at any point? I tried to write today, but it was closed. It will. I just need to edit it, put the PowerPoints together, and put it so it will fit on Thinkific's platform. I just haven't done that yet. My current project, so you guys know, is making sure the launch goes smoothly for the book that comes out in a couple days. I'm working on a project with the NNA, getting that done. And then the e-notary course. So everything right now is e-notary. It's Ron. So it's the Ron book. It's a Ron project that I'm working on. And then it's the Ron course. So as I'm doing everything, my brain is really focused on remote online notary. So that's what I'm focusing on as far as getting that content pushed out for you guys. To learn more, to register for the masterclass, I would do the notary signing agent training. Actually, I would do the all-inclusive training. So when you go to NOTARY2NOTARY.com and you click courses, I would do the all-inclusive training because it's like half off. Like you're going to end up buying the rest of the courses anyway. You might as well get it half off and get all the content. Okay. I'm having a hard time logging in on my account from my iPad. What should I do? I don't know. Like check your browser, maybe. Maybe it depends on the browser that you're using. Like I know, like I don't know, like Google Chrome should work, but if you're using Safari, maybe it's giving you a hard time because of your browser. Hi everyone from Florida, first time on. Welcome from Florida. Have you decided which online platform On-Time Notary is going to use? Right now, we're still using DocVerify, but I'm pretty sure we're going to switch over to Secured Signings. But don't register for them just for me because we're going to give you a link so you don't have to pay for it. You're going to be underneath our platform. Have you seen any update from Ron in New York? I have not, but I also have not looked, so I'd have to check. But I'm not off the top of my head. I'm not sure. Okay. All right. So, oh, you did give me a zip code. All right. Let's see. 22473. Let's see. 22473. This is all you got to do, guys, to find a virtual address, okay? So you're in Virginia. What's up, Virginia? So what I would do is when you pull up virtual office, I wonder if I can screen share. I'm seeing what I find. Okay. What I'm going to do is instead of doing virtual offices, not really giving me a lot, virtual address, I'm going to do co-working space. Because a lot of okay, so it looks like there is a few in your area. Let me just check. And so what I would do is I would just look through these places and see. I want to see if this is actual Riva Cowork. Let's see. Your success has a home. Need a space to work? Find a home for your small business or workspace at Riva Cowork. Affordable pricing, free parking, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Free Wi-Fi. I'm looking to see if they have your own private office, your own shared workspace, rent a workspace, link to your website. I'm trying to see if they have a virtual. If you have an office there, they should have a mailing address. You could call them and see if they have. I'll put the link in there for you. See how far away it is from you, and then And so are you by Arlington? Like, are you in Northern Virginia? There should be tons of co-working spaces up there. Like, tons of them. Let's see. Regis is good. And they have places all over the place. Here's one. You could try to call them. Let's see. All right. What song was that? We're gonna do a quick prize. You gotta be fast though. You gotta be quick, you gotta be real fast. You ready? Do 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 do. Dun, 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 dun. It just comes out. I don't even know where that came from. It just started in my head. All right, someone should know. Whoever says it first on my screen gets a prize. Because y'all be giving me a hard time. I'd be like, well, I was first on my screen. Oh, I already got it. Stop. It's too many people. Now I gotta wait because people keep commenting. And then when it comments, it floods the chat. So I have to wait a second. Okay. This was first on my screen. Sammy Canyetta? Did I say your name right? Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Where are you? I forgot the rest of it though. You said I put the lyrics first. You did put the lyrics, but I said, what was it? I didn't even know what that was. I was like, wait, what? You're in a rural area. Woo. Well, it depends on how rural it is. You might want to go more Ron. Well, I take that back. I explained it wrong. The virtual addresses they have is in another city, which are like 2 and pretty expensive, but it's distant driving distance. I'm in South Carolina. Okay, so when it comes to virtual addresses, guys, Sammy, send me an email to info@NOTARY2NOTARY.com, honey, so I can send you your prize. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, and put it in the subject line. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. I haven't seen that Scooby-Doo in years. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even know where these songs come from. Like, I think they got buried. Oh, you know what? I did see the remake. Did y'all see that Scooby-Doo that came out a few months ago? It wasn't even a few months. It's okay. It was all right. It was cool. I mean, okay, it was decent. But what I do like, if you are into movies, I loved Jungle Cruise, okay? I loved Jungle Cruise, okay? It's the squirrel for me. I gotta tell you a joke, and then I'm gonna tell you a joke. Remember when I saw Jungle Cruise, I said, I gotta tell you a joke, but I'm not gonna tell it yet because I want to give y'all time to watch it. I've given you more than enough time. Okay, here it goes. You ready? Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, so I used to date this guy. Hold on. Hold on. I want to get the joke right. So I used to date this guy, and he was cross-eyed. And so we broke up because we could never see eye to eye. Hold on. We could never see eye to eye. And I don't know, I couldn't trust him. I was like, wait. And I couldn't trust him. I was like, he was seeing somebody on the side. I ruined it. But it was so funny. Wait, I got another one for you. All right. So for real, y'all didn't even know. I gotta tell you a joke. No lie. I tell you a joke. I'm sorry. I'm squirreling right now. I am. That's okay. Sit around for the squirrel. We'll get back to it in like 2 seconds. All right. I see me 2 minutes. 3 minutes of squirrel. And then I'll be back on Notary by 1 p.m. 3 minutes of squirrel. And then 1 p.m. We're back at it. Okay. So I used to work for this orange juice factory. But then I used to work for this orange juice factory. But then I got canned. They said I couldn't concentrate. They really put the squeeze on me. I'm sorry. Okay, one more. Okay, let me tell y'all this joke. It's not even a joke. This happened to me real life. Okay, real life. So I was in the car, right? You ready? This was like 3 or 4 days ago. And I was in the car and I was driving my son. Okay, my son is 5. Okay. And he is so smart. Like, I'm not even playing these games, okay? He's like a super baby genius, okay? That's the one that was like, say, oh, mom, and build a car, I'll make it aerodynamic. And I stopped and said, wait, what's aerodynamic? And he had to teach me, okay, that one. So we in the car, and we were driving, and he said, this is what he said, I'll play the scene for you. He was like, Mommy, when you get old, do you die? And I said, yes, honey, when everybody gets old, eventually they will die. And he said, I don't want to die. I said, baby, you're only 5. You're nowhere near old. You'll be fine. Okay. He said, Mommy, I don't want you to die. I said, baby, I'm not old either. He said, Mom, you're 31. I said, sir, maybe compared to your 5, that might be old to you, but he was so serious. He was not playing. Mom, you're 31. Like, you pretty old. So then I said, baby, okay, old is like 100, okay? I'm not 100. And he was like, Mom, but you kind of close. Like, bruh, you about to get knocked out in this backseat, right? So I was like, babe, I'm not close to 100. He was like, yes, you are, Mommy. Watch. 31, 32, 33, 34. He started counting, and I was like, you know what? Sir. I was not, I'm sorry. It's about to be 1 o'clock. Let me bring it back in. It made me laugh, though. I was like, sir, sir. Anyway, bring it back in. Here we go. And we're back to Notary world. All right. Let me go back to your questions because I kind of got distracted. Let's see. I'm looking forward to the coaching call this evening. Yay, Nicole's in the coaching program because she's serious about this stuff, man. Is it my notary license first, then signing agent? Yes, get your notary commission first. If you're in a rural area, I would go for Ron and general notary work. I mean, you still have loan closing, so do all three, but I would really really push Ron because you could do it for no matter where they are. Okay, hold on. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not hitting your comments really quick. Sam I. That's different. I like it. Sam I. Does everybody call you Sammy? You're gonna say, sorry, it's Sam I. You know, you have to correct everybody when they say your name the wrong way. I signed up for the one-on-one coaching and loan signing part 1 and 2. What exactly would the coaching help me with? Everything. So the coaching program is really, so we have a guide that we go by. If you just hop into the session, we're going to go through general notary work, loan closing, and e-notary, and then also like confidence building and things like that and marketing. But if you, like I had a coaching session today, she really wanted to focus on Google business. And so we primarily really focus on Google business and website because it's tailored to you. So if you hop on and you say, Vanessa, I got general work in the bag. I don't need that. Let's talk loan closing, or let's talk going direct, or let's talk this. You can gear it to however you want to use it. I found a shared office company that offers a virtual address. Okay. Will using them work for business credits as a shared office space? As long as the actual office commercial building, you'll be fine. My girl said Scooby. Scooby Dooby Doo. All right, let's bring it back in. Don't let me scroll. It's 1 o'clock. I'm done scrolling now. Scrolling is over. Okay. You can have a virtual business office that forwards your mail to your home address too. Yeah. You said repent. Listen, I am not old. Y'all gonna stop, okay? According to India, that was on his live several months ago. I'm 19, ma'am. I thought that was a Garensville zip code. We're not in the same vicinity. Oh, okay. He said, you closer than he is, right? He was like, you a little closer to 100 than I am, ma'am. Is Ron as lucrative loan close? Is Ron as lucrative as loan closings? Absolutely can be. My main thing is you got to think about it. You're going completely virtual. So if you're not technologically savvy, you might want to become technologically savvy because it's marketing online. It's, your work is going to be online. So it's just a different gear that you will kick into. Where can I find a list of platforms and a separate list of signing service? In our notary signing agent training. Booyah! Part one. What time is that class? What class? How can we see our rating on signing order? You can't. You can't. I can see it. And before I see anyone's rating, they say, if we find out you're disclosing people's ratings, we will remove you from the platform. So I can't say, but so Signing Order is a dashboard technology platform that we use for my signing service that we send out work for, to send work out. And so I can see everybody's ratings and things like that, but we're not allowed to tell you what your ratings are. So if you work for a company, leave a bad review, we can see the company, the person who left the review, what they said about it, whatever. And then we can leave reviews and we can read your reviews and read your ratings, but you can't see it on your end. Where can I market? The same thing for SnapDocs too. Where can I market myself as a beginning mobile notary? I'm also a loan signing agent. Where do I start? Google Business and sign with signing companies. Yeah, there's a lot of ways that you can market, but yeah, I would start with those. I need to look at your website. I feel lost getting started. Okay, NOTARY2NOTARY.com, notary signing agent training, or all-inclusive training. You're getting old when the candles cost more than the That was good. I'm going to take that. That was good. If y'all didn't see her comment, it said, you're getting old when the candles cost more than the cake. I don't get candles for each age. I get 31. Okay, 3 and a 1. Oh, but I heard another one. With your birthday. It's not funny. It's like, so they was like, people get depressed when it's time for their birthday to come around because, oh, what did he say? He said every candle on your cake is another, what he said, every candle on your cake is another year that you wasted. Like, it's another reminder of a year you wasted not being the best version of yourself. Something like that. It was like, oh, snap. Man, like, it's just like you look at it like, man, look at all these years that went by. What do I have to show for it? Anyway, not to get you guys into a depression. I want you guys to be excited and motivated and use your day today because you have today to be awesome and amazing on purpose, right? Okay, I finally finished my notary class and setting up my appointment to get my commission. Does it make sense to sign up for your programs, coaching for my commission? You can. It's up to you. And like I said, you can sign up just to catch the sale and then just email me to start it at a later date. You can always do that. Have you taken your son to a signing with you? Y'all all up in my tea. Why y'all in my tea? Okay, let me think. So have I ever taken my son to a signing with me? Honestly, yes. Are you supposed to do that? No. And I will tell you when I did it and when how that looked for me. So when my son was very little, he might have been like 6 months or whatever. When they're small enough to fit into your what do you call this? I can't think of it. Straps on your body and you put the kid in. First of all, love those things. Your hands are free and the kid just sits in there. Yeah, so I did when he was that small. When he was really small, he didn't cry, he didn't do anything. I would sit him in this little compartment thing. This might be too much information. I'm trying to make sure I'm not doing TMI. But when trying to say this the right way, but I did. I put him in a little thing, and he had his little blanket, and he basically just slept the whole signing. And it's just like me, like, let's do this thing. But I did at one point. Yes, I have. If we get to work direct from a title company, do we have to have a particular platform or money? No, you don't. These are just taking the wrong class, even though Georgia's, but I don't. I always tell you, if your state's not doing it, then you don't need to take the training. Can you take it to be ready when they do allow it? Because you guys know there's a bill in Congress to make it go nationwide, so everyone can do Ron, but it hasn't been passed yet. So if you want to take it, if you want to, you can, but it's completely up to you. If we get direct, I saw that one. Hold on. Man, I saw comments. They disappeared. Hold on. I thought I heard there's a coaching class tonight. What's today? Thursday. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be adding stuff to my schedule now. We have a training on Sunday at 6. So we're going back to doing the trainings on Sundays at 6 for students. So if you're in the course, we'll have a training at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard on Sunday. How difficult is it to sign with signing order? It's not hard at all. It's just a profile. That's it. My phone is going crazy right now. Okay. Can you tell us what, if any, areas we need to improve in? No. You're trying to get me kicked off the platform. The only thing I will tell you, the most common thing that we get, we see reviews for is miscommunication. So notaries not responding, not answering phone calls, not updating the platform when their signing is done. So if we don't know the signing is done and we're calling you, you're not communicating or you're not doing scan backs, communication is key. Communication is a big one. You don't really see a lot of people complaining about people missing signatures because most notaries, when you tell them they miss something, they do go back and get it corrected. So I honestly don't see a lot. It's usually, no lie, it's like your personality, like your character, like your work ethic, like she was rude or she was late, no one could find her, or no show, she was a no show. It's usually like how you carried yourself. It's not, I don't really see complaints about work. It's more so that how you carried yourself. There was one person in particular that I was dealing with a closing, and that thing was feisty. No, let me tell you something. Because she was talking to one of the schedulers, and the scheduler was like, honey, so this way, let me tell y'all what happens. I'm going to tell you what happens, okay? Y'all ready? Okay, I'm gonna scroll just a little bit. In my companies, we have staff. And so sometimes, there's customer service and things going on. And sometimes we'll get someone who's fiery, okay? They may be upset about something, or it could be their personality. And the team will do their best to make this person happy. But sometimes the team, that's how I know it's serious. Like when the team call me and say, Vanessa, I'm gonna need you to get this one. And I'm like, all right, girl, patch him through. And so I did have a notary that was very fiery, very, very fiery. And I'm always very professional, but I don't, I can't explain it. I do always handle, I don't know when I learned that, but I know I'm very good with talking to people and like to get them to calm down and to like, okay, well, ma'am, I can't really understand you if you're yelling, things like that. And I can get them to, can you come back to me, please, so we can fix your problem. But this one was a little fiery. And they were fiery with not only me, but with the title company. And after we had got the situation all worked out, I went on to the signing order just to check her out and potentially block her. But anyway, I went and saw all the reviews, and there was so many reviews that this person was rude. Everybody kept saying her attitude is horrible and da, 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 da. And I was like, man, we should have caught that. And is that she did a great job with her signing, but her attitude was horrible. Okay, it was horrible, but it made me think that people they're not born with horrible attitudes. I really just felt bad for her. Like she probably just went through a lot in life, and like she's just mean now, and so I don't hold it against her. I don't personally want to interact with you, but I'm not angry with you or upset or I feel some kind of way. I honestly just feel bad that you're so upset. You know what I mean? Like you have so much going on in your life that makes you treat people a certain way or deal with people in a certain way. And, not just with us, but rude with the clients too. And so it's just like, but yeah, she was still getting signings anyway. And I think the only reason she got assigned to one of our closings, we just hadn't caught it. Sometimes it gets by you because you get so many that you might not see the reviews. But when I went on there just to check her out, and I was like, yo, everybody's saying she rude. I was like, how did we miss that? But we're not allowed to tell you what your signings are. But I will say the majority of all the reviews that we see is based off like your character and your work ethic. It's not about your signature, your actual loan closing. It's like, was she nice? Was she rude? Was she late? Was she a no-show? Was she like, things like that about how you handled it. But that makes sense. Oh, that makes sense. Let's see, darling. Who's able to review? Hold on. I'm confusion. Who is able to leave reviews with signing order? It's only the signing companies, the signing and the title companies, yeah, that can leave the reviews. I'm in part 2 of your class. I'm still a little confused as to which pages of the loan packages need to be notarized. How do I know, or do I just notarize all? Absolutely do not notarize every single page. I had a notary do that. It broke my heart. Okay, no. So you're notarizing the pages that have notary language. Notary language is like state of, county of, acknowledge it for me on this date, signature line kind of thing. State of, county of, acknowledge it for me on this date. Notary verbiage. If you see notary verbiage, you're notarizing it. You're not notarizing every single page that the client signs. Okay. Oh, look. Are you available tomorrow for a notary? Ooh, I don't know. I was thinking about going to the beach, but I probably could do it. Why not? Sure, why not? Got you covered. All right. I can go afterwards, I guess. I guess so. Let's see. I met with Angelo. Yeah, Angel. You said Angelo. You met with Angel yesterday. Good. Once I purchase the all-inclusive package or any package, how long do I have access to the training? Indefinitely. It never expires, so you'll be fine. I will also start following you on IG. My name on here is different and my handle is different. Well, thank you for following me on IG. Make sure you guys follow me on TikTok too. I'm working on getting my TikTok status up. Just stumbled on your channel Tuesday and applied to be a notary the same day. Shout out to Marlon taking action right now because he doesn't have time to waste, okay? Should I start applying for business credit now? Yes, but follow the steps that I put in the business credit course so you're not chasing your tail and not getting anywhere. I have an all-inclusive bundle. I highly recommend it. I finished the e-notary course. Check you out. Georgia does have a provision under COVID to allow remote online notarization. It's just unclear as to whether it has to be a notary. So it can be a notary under attorney supervision. The only problem with that is it's e-notary. It's different. Like they have to see the attorney. So it's like, it doesn't, it's shades of gray. I just don't want you guys to get into it and it not work out, or they say you're doing it incorrectly. So I would just touch base with your Commonwealth, not your Commonwealth, your notary commissioning office and seeing how, or just law firms who are doing it and ask them how they have their notaries doing it. Okay. What are my top 4 signing services? Y'all know that. Yeah, I'll put my top 4 in the chat. AMROC, who I like. Servicing is cool. Closing exchange is cool. JMT is cool. Yeah, I like them. Should I have a Google business page before I sign up on platforms for signing? It's completely different. It's completely different. Google business is more so for general notary work. Platforms for signings is for loan closing, and you should do both immediately. What is the name of your signing company so I can sign up under it? Go to signingorder.com. My signing service is called On Time Notary. Go to signingorder.com and create a profile, and that's how we send our orders out. Do you drive a 3? No, I don't, darling. I don't drive that. I am waiting on my Tesla, though. I'm really excited for that thing. It's coming, I hope. I keep calling them, and they keep saying it's back ordered. You have to wait. I don't understand. Like, I just don't understand. Like, what is Elon Musk doing? But it's fine. I'm being the patient. I have a question about your upcoming training in Las Vegas. Who can I speak with? Call the office. You can call now. Anastasia's not on the live, so she'll answer. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being not important, how, my questions went away. How important is it to get a website? That depends on what you want your business to do. If you want to just do it as a hobby, 4. If you want to do it as a business and grow the company and build all the tiers out and build business credit, 9.5. Okay, so you like to have pretty much have like a Zoom with all the parties? We do the coaching on a Zoom, yes. If established, e-notaries are focusing on general notary, e-notaries are focusing on general notary work via Ron, how would they benefit from establishing business credit? That's a wonderful question. Let's talk about it. Okay. So business credit, my dear, is one of the best things that I found in my life, especially when I started to get into business, because business credit allows you to not use your own money to build your business, but to use other people's money to grow your company. For example, when you get started and you want to pay for, let's say, an NNA membership, and you're using your own funds, you're throwing your money away, darling. You literally just threw it away. But if you had a business credit card and you use your business credit card, now you are getting reward points and you are growing your business credit profile. Also, when you set up business credit, you can grow it substantially farther, darling, than you can personal credit. So, for example, if you open up a personal credit card, you may get like $1,000. Okay, with those same kind of credentialing, being a new business, you get like a $10,000. Well, if you are new into the gate, you might only get you probably could get like a $2,000, $1,000, $2,000 if you're not doing personal. You just got to set your business up in a certain way. But business credit is really important, guys, because a lot of people get into business, and so you have to figure out what your goal is. Okay, my Shelly in the building. She just called me and I didn't answer, and she said she must be on live. What was I going to say? A lot of people get into business and they work it like a hobby, or they work it like they're not really growing a business. And so you don't have to. You absolutely do not have to grow a business. You can just do it as a sole prop and just say this, I'm doing this on the side, yada, yada, yada. But if you want to grow it as an actual business, then yes, you need a website. Yes, you need to set up business credit, and you need to separate your business from you. Okay, when you form an LLC, it's like you birthed a baby. Okay, this baby will have its own social security number, which would be its EIN number. Okay, it's also going to have its own credit, not your credit, its own credit. So everything is separate. It'll have its own website. It'll have its own checking account. It'll have its own taxes. Everything is separate. Okay, and it's really good to get into it that way, because if anything ever happens and your business gets sued or whatever the case is, you don't want your personal assets being on the chopping block, right? You want your business to go down, not you. Okay. Yes. Let me see. Somebody just said something and I'm like, hold on a second. I'm trying to get back. Every time I move, if you're waiting for a test checkout, you know, I just actually finished talking to Lucid Motors, but I'm not going to tell you guys why yet because it's so surprise. But I literally I've been talking to them. So yes, wait on it. I did a verification for my Google business page yesterday, so I'm live on Google. Congratulations. Register agents with a company like InkFile or LegalZoom or Virtual Address and be your own registered agent. So I'm my own registered agent. I don't use other companies for it, but it's up to you. It's personal preference. It doesn't really mean anything. It's who they're going to contact. So I'm just my own. I want to know. I want to know what's going on. Keep me in the know. I'm a new notary, and I keep hearing that I should do general notary before doing loan signings. I'm already an NSA, but have not done loan signings yet. What do you recommend? Okay, darling. I would recommend doing general notary work while you build your loan closing business. So some people hop into loan closings and they don't get work for like a month, several months actually. And some people get into it and they get work the next week. But while you're waiting to get work, while you're still building your profiles up and, you know, doing your marketing and things like that, you can still get general notary work. So I don't think you need to wait. I think it depends on how hungry you are. I'm gonna tell you like that. It depends on how hungry you are. I mean, if you feel like I'm about to take it, so I'm gonna do general notary work, loan closing, and e-notary, I need all the money, then go for it. Like don't let people stop your hustle. Don't let people put you in a box and say, well, you should do this because this is what I did. You are not them. If you feel like I'm ready to do both, then do both. Do both, definitely. Like, it's not hard. And you'll see that when you start getting, it's not as hard people make it out to be. A lot of times we're more afraid of what it is. And then when we get there, it's like, I was scared of this. Like how many of you guys were afraid of doing loan closing and started doing loan closing and said, wow, that all of that fear was like really not even worth it. Like, you know, and that's how it is a lot of times in life. We're afraid of so much stuff. And then once we do it, it's like, oh, that was easy. Okay. Wait a minute. My comments keep moving. One moment. What's a good platform to use to build your website if you're like me and need a lot of help? So if you're not really technologically savvy, Weebly, Wix, they're free and they're very extremely user-friendly. Do I need a postcard from Google Business to go live on Google site? Yes. Hey, my Shelly, how important is it to get business cards? Important. You should get them. Vistaprint, Office Depot, Staples. This is a really cute one. People keep Zazzle, Quill.com. Use your business credit. Hello, let's talk about it. Where's the best bank to get a business credit card when you're just getting started? Go through the business credit course, because if you're doing it underneath your business and you're not personally guaranteeing it, you may not get a business credit right off the jump, especially if you're not going on as a personal guarantor. So you want to do like, I forgot what that tier is called. Just building up your business credit profile with like your DUNS number and things like that. Okay, but if you open a business checking account, a lot of times the bank will offer you a business credit card. Take it if they offer it to you. How do we know if we are your student? How do I know if you're a student? Because I do. Because because we check your name with the dashboard. So if you're a student in Thinkific and it's two different websites, we just match it up just to see if you're a student. That's all. We know what's a registered agent. It's basically just a person that they would contact for the business. So who's responsible for this business? Who's the point of contact? Just received the credit offer from American Express. Honey, American Express is like my best friend. I need the black card, okay? So if you don't know, American Express has a black card, and it's really hard to get. It's not super hard, but it's not super easy, okay? And it doesn't have a limit on it. Like, there's no limit. Like, I think there's a guy out there who bought like a $3 million cup with the card. There's no limit on the card. I need it in my life. Okay. You did advise not to start with these companies at first, right? Unless you're going to be a personal guarantor and you have the credit to back it up. Very hungry. I have my business EIN and ready to kill it. I just need mentorship. And you're right. I do have some fear, I see. But you had fear. Now you don't. Now you're like a monster and you're ready to attack. I just decided my business card on Canva and ordered them straight from there. You can get 100 for 18 bucks. What's your zodiac sign? Honey, I'm a Leo. I was going to say, you don't see that lion right there? I have a lion in my office because I'm always on the hunt, okay? It's always time to eat. Let's get it. The HOA told the residents of where I live that we need to apply with them if we have a home-based business. Does having a virtual address affect the need to apply with them? Okay, so the HOA told the residents of where I live that we need to apply with them if we have a home-based business. Does having a virtual address affect the need to apply with them? No, because your virtual address is not your house, so you'll be fine. How do we get professional business phone number? You can use most phone companies, Sprint, Verizon. Well, Sprint is now T-Mobile. Who else are there? AT&T, Comcast has a business line. You can also go through like online providers like Grasshopper. I don't like Google Voice. I would not recommend doing it. If you want to do it in the beginning just because it's free, okay, but it's not one I recommend. If you update your all-inclusive package, do you have access to the updates? Yes. Yes, you do. Can you get you got to think about it, y'all. I just thought about this. The people who joined my training in 2019 have way more content now than what they had when they joined because they still have access to it. I said that. I said, whenever you join, when we started in 2019, when we started, what was it? It wasn't even on a dashboard. It was a set of emails. And then I transferred and I edited it into Thinkific, but it was just notary signing agent training. And I don't even think it was part 1 and 2. I think it was just 1. And then I put on 2. And then, but the same people who registered with those emails got the course, right? They got put into the course. And then people who got part 1, registered for part 1, and I added part 2. Like, okay, so now they have, and then I always add to part 1. So they're like, I'm telling you, like, they're like, listen, I got in good. So any changes that I make to an existing course, you have access to. Okay. Can you get your EIN number before registering your LLC? You can. I wouldn't do that because I would want to make sure my LLC is available before the name I'm choosing before I get my EIN. I need to get back to binge watching your channel to refocus myself. This live reminded me how motivating it is to be here. Yay, Carla! Shout out to Carla in the building. Michelle's an Aquarius. That's my sister. Will you please repeat how you get a business line? Your phone company, so Sprint, which is now T-Mobile, Sprint, however you want to call it. Verizon, AT&T, Comcast has some. I use Comcast for my business lines. You can also use free phone providers like not free, online phone providers like Grasshopper. All of those I recommend instead of Google Voice. But if you want to use Google Voice in the beginning, you can. Just make sure you actually go through your settings and make sure your phone is ringing and it is working and your voicemail set up. I haven't done any notary work, but I have been trained, commissioned, business, bank account, insurance for almost a year now. Okay, well, let's get in there. Let's get our feet wet. Let's get into the action. What kind of virtual address should you get? I got iPostal, but not receiving any mail so far. What should I do? I don't know about iPostal. Everybody keeps talking about them, but I don't know about them, so I can't vouch for them. Where's Carlos? Carlos is not even here. Oh, you're on Facebook. You watch him in the live. Yes, Carlos with the buttons, though. If y'all don't know, there's you guys are national. Carlos Vieira is in Virginia, and he does a line dancing class out here, and we're Facebook friends, and he actually helps with a lot of things I have going on locally, but he went to the Bahamas because he does a carnival cruise. So he has a carnival cruise, a line dancing carnival cruise every year. It's really big. So if you guys are interested, go over to Carlos Vieira. Go to my Facebook page. You probably see him from there. Anywho, and he was in the Bahamas like 4 or 5 days ago, and he took a picture naked in the ocean, but he was facing away, so all you could see was his buns, and he was like, the Bahamas owes me nothing. So of course it was like all over the internet. Like, really? That's what we're doing today, Carlos? But anyway, that's what that comment's about. Anyway, so many questions was asked and answered today. Yay! Okay, how is your skin so gorgeous, honey? Don't do that. Y'all don't make me act up in here. Listen, I think I'm going to the beach this weekend to hang out with Anastasia. Yes, if you don't know, she's my new admin. And we're like best friends because she's awesome. And her company is called Serene Signatures. Have you considered offering Business 102 to the public? I am. I just have to go in and finish editing and making it. Dang, Milton, present the ring though. Look at Jackie. Look, she co-signing. Like, okay. I have to finish editing it first, and then I will upload it. Right now, I'm working on everything Ron. So I'm updating the Ron course. I'm working on the project, and I'm releasing the Ron book on Amazon on the 31st. So if you haven't pre-ordered, get on over there so you can catch that pre-sale. I have heard from videos that a lot of banks do not accept virtual addresses for a business account. Is that true? What are the best banks to get started with a business bank account? Whoever you currently bank with. Credit unions are pretty good. If they give you a hard time, like your bank account, you just use your ad, whatever you use for your LLC, I guess. I've never heard that before. But I guess, let me think about that one. That one kind of ran me for I gotta think that through. I like virtual addresses that have an actual brick and mortar building that's in my area. So I don't like the online ones. I like ones that I can actually go in and get my mail. But it's up to you. And a lot of times they have co-working space too. So 2 things I did want to talk about before we head out of here, because I've been here for a long time, is that there were 2 comments on, I watched just to hear your laugh. Stop it. Are you not seeing my questions? I have not until just now. I think when you said it, YouTube was like, oh, snap. She got us. I promise you, I'm going right down the line. So if it's not coming up, I don't see it. I'm sorry. But now that you've come up, I would put it. Maybe YouTube's going to show it to me. If you guys see her question, then copy it. Put it in the chat. Do you suggest that we add your training to our profile? Yep, you definitely can. I hope and we have a little seal we can send you too, so you can put on your business cards or on your profiles too. I'll have a wonderful time at the beach tomorrow. I hope so too, darling, because it's nice and hot. So I plan on laying out on the beach. I'm gonna come back a nice little tan, nice little shade darker, get my little tan on, and have me a good old time. Okay, so I finally got caught up on comments. Okay, here we go. So I wanted to tell you about 2 things really quick, and then we're gonna slip and slide. So the first thing is 2 things I saw on social media, but don't forget. One was Alexis, I just sent you an email this morning. Did you respond to me about your Google business page? Because if you're available, I can get your account done. Actually, not now, I'm on the live, but as soon as I get off the live, I just need to get access to it. I sent you an email this morning. If not, when I hop off of here, hit me in the email and we can knock yours out. I need a seal. Email admin at NOTARY2NOTARY.com for the seal. I'm one of your students and want your thoughts on Google domain and phone. You can if you want to. I've never used it. To get the seal, email admin. Look at Milton with the ring though. I can't deal with y'all. Not sure where you're located. I'm in Texas. I went with BBVA because they have a business account with no fees. PNC just bought them out. Shout out to the acquisitions though. Okay. How much is your training and what do you offer? It's varying rates. You go to NOTARY2NOTARY.com, promo code POWER to learn how to build a notary business, notary signing agent, e-notary marketing, tax financial management, business credit, the whole shebang. It's a whole lot. Do you do any mentorship? And if so, how much do you charge? So we do have a coaching program and it's on sale $99 a month right now until Monday morning when I wake up and turn it back to its regular rate of $179 a month. When you go to NOTARY2NOTARY.com, at the top, it says one-on-one coaching now available. Click that now available button. It's $9 a month. You can cancel after the first month. You don't have to keep going. It's up to you. Or you can keep going as long as you want. So Tia, I think Tia's been in coaching for a little minute now. I always see Tia like, Tia, you're not the only one. I got quite a few people who just constantly like, I need to work on this. I need to work on this. And that's a good thing because you're investing in yourself, right? I always have a coach. Honey, listen, you will never see me without a coach. I'm always in someone's coaching program, period. Okay, because I need to know how, I need to know when, I need to know, help me, okay? Until I have my yacht and my jet, please help me. Oh, you're welcome, honey. Okay, so there was a comment that was on social media that I want to talk about really quick. And the first comment, and I want to bring it up because I feel like people probably saw it and I want to address the elephant in the room. So this is the thing I want to do. Side note, I'm squirreling. I want to get like an elephant picture and I want it to dance. So when I say the elephant in the room, I say, right? Anyway, and so the comment was basically, why would anybody buy a notary training program when people can't? No, why would anybody want to be a notary or whatever? Because people can go to their banks and libraries and get it done for free. And so I said, you know, well, not all libraries have notaries, and I said, not all banks will do all kinds of documents, and you have to have an account there usually for them to do it. And then they went on to say a few more things, including, well, we're in 2021. Are you really telling me that people don't have bank accounts? And so I felt it was my duty to educate, okay? It was my responsibility. Yes, that is the case, especially in a lot of low-income communities. I do a lot of research, and especially in the financial sector. That's why there's such thing as second chance banking. People sometimes, I was one who had checking accounts that I would, you know, they would get overdrawn and eventually they close those jokers out, right? And so you cannot open another checking account when you have one that you need to pay off. And so a lot of people, especially in low income communities, have charged off checking accounts, which is why we even look into the banking industry. The banking industry is not designed to help you, my dear. Okay. And I put a picture of that out there on my Facebook talking about what banks do and how banks grow and how they use your money to make money and how much money banks make from fees, such as overdraft fees and statement fees and all these extra fees that are out there. Banks are not designed to, in its simplicity, to help people who are low income. It's not designed for that. And a lot of people who have like a low income, they do end up having charged off checking accounts, and they cannot open checking accounts, which is why check cashing places even exist, because people need to still cash their checks, of course, and get payday advances, unfortunately. But anyway, not to get sidetracked, but yes, I had to put that out there because people just don't understand what's going on. What was I saying? I forgot what I was trying to tell you. But anyway, and then she was talking about that, and then we made a note of, well, why would anybody pay for you to come to them when they can just go to, you know, their bank or whatever? And I had the same thing I put out. Why do you pay to get your pizza delivered when you can just get your butt up and go to Papa John's? Because you don't want to. Or maybe you can't. I'm going to tell you right now, I DoorDash, okay? Why do I DoorDash? Because sometimes, honey, I just do not feel like cooking, and I don't feel like driving to the restaurant. So yes, I pay for DoorDash, right? Because you pay for convenience. So there are a lot of people out there who will pay to have a mobile notary come to them at their job. A lot of top executives will do that because they have so much going on. It costs them more money to stop working, to drive, to get the paper notarized, than it is just to have you come to them. Like, you'll start to see when you start going up and talking about wealthy people, like, they value time completely different. And that, even for me, where I'm at, it's certain things I just won't do because my time is worth more, that I would rather pay someone else to do it. If you haven't read Mary Kay's book, Mary Kay, the cosmetic line, she talks about in her Audible, it's not an autobiography, but it's a book that she wrote, where she talked about, as you continue to go up financially, you're gonna have to automate, outsource. You can't do everything. Just because you know how to change your oil change for your car, your oil, doesn't mean you should be doing it. I'm pretty sure you could do better things with your time to make more money. Okay. And so, yeah, people pay for the luxury service. Some people can't go because they're bedbound, or they're in a hospital, or they're doing it's for loan close. There's a number of reasons why people would pay to. And on top of that, all banks don't do all documents, honey. Boo. Okay. FedEx, that used to have a notary on staff, doesn't do it anymore. Why? Because it's too much liability. Because as a notary, if you notarize someone's will, or you notarize someone's power of attorney, or whatever the case is, and it gets contested, then you have to go to court. And FedEx was over it. We're done with this for these little $5. It's not worth it. And so that's why they got out of it. UPS still does it. Some banks do it, but some banks, when you go in there, they will tell you, oh, we don't do wills and power of attorneys. Why? Because that's the number one thing that gets contested. And guess what? They don't want to pay their staff extra time to go to court to sit in there and argue with Grandmama Jean and her daughter about how this will was done incorrectly. They don't have time for that. They out here charging you overdraft fees. They don't have time to go to court and try to figure out what happened with this will. And so, yes, I can't tell. Milton, if you don't get out of here, Milton said, "Will you marry me?" Really? With the emoji ring though? That's what we doing? That's what we doing? I can't deal with y'all. Y'all gonna stop, because I did not come here to play with y'all today. I did not come here to play with y'all today. Okay. Bring it in. Bring it in, baby. Bring it in. Okay. All right. Okay. We good. We good. We good. Okay. Hey, y'all. Okay, because y'all's gonna have me acting up in here. But yeah, so there's a lot of reasons why people pay for notary. Okay. That's like saying, well, I'm paying this company to cut my grass. I know how to cut grass. Then do it then. Then do it then. See if you're going to do it in this 90 weather outside. I want you to go outside, ma'am, and cut your grass. Guess what? You're not going to do it because it's too hot and you don't feel like it. You're going to call Jay's lawn care service and pay them $60, $70 and say, come cut my grass. Okay? Stop. Don't do that. Okay? Anyway, hi. You said, who is hating on my mentor? Somebody on social media, girl. That's what they be doing. It's okay, though. I think I might have been doing I can't. Y'all can cut it out. Many people don't have bank accounts for various reasons. Exactly. There's a number of reasons why you may not have a bank account. Does your one-on-one coaching help with your fears? We do actually do self-development too. Yes, we do. Angel's really good with that. I sell cars. A lot of people don't have bank accounts. It's true. Facts. That's why if you need a loan for your home, you should go through a credit union, not a bank loan. Check system prevents it from getting an account. That's what it is. Check systems. Credit unions don't make money for getting you a good rate. Oh, stop. I've been getting a lot of scam lightly calls. It's really weird. Yeah, there are many that don't. Sounds like a person's having a bad day. But they can't rain on this parade, honey. My parade is too big. Okay, you cannot rain on my parade. Dear sir. It's funny because Anastasia and I was both looking at it. I said, Anastasia, you see this? I said, don't worry, honey. I got this. I got this, sweetheart. Don't worry about that, sweetheart. Not only that, but many banks have specific documents they cannot notarize. Exactly. People pay for convenience. Let me see. You're amazing. Truly appreciate how genuine you are. Yeah, no. Did you just call me a grandma? I didn't. I did not. I promise you, I did not call you a grandma. Cut your own grass then. Should I focus on Ron only or both Ron and mobile notary? You can do both. It's up to you. Purchased my bundle a few days ago. Got my in-person Vegas ticket this evening. So I think we're not going to Vegas, but we'll see. We're looking at conferences now. I think we're going to change this. There's too much happening right now with COVID and restrictions, and it's just getting crazy. Now, I do believe we are going to Vegas, as in the team is going to Vegas, but I don't know if we're going to do the conference out there. But we're still working through some things. So you don't have to buy your ticket tonight. Just hold off. We'll have everything figured out this weekend. Okay. My phone is going for a crazy person. What was I going to say? I was going to tell you something. But yes, that was the first comment. The other comment was, what was it? it was the lady about that, and there was another one. It was another one. I can't remember. It's hard for me to remember negativity because I'm so positive. Positive vibes only, ma'am. But yeah. So that's also the clock on the wall. I just wanted to just teach on that. People, I think, and the thing is, a lot of people, they'll tell you can't do something because they don't know. People don't. Oh, you know what I heard? I've heard a number of times. One thing I heard yesterday, I'm also listening to motivational, educational content. And he was saying, I forgot who was talking. They were saying, anything that everybody does, and I said it before, anything that everybody does is usually wrong, right? And so we did a video on TikTok that was like, oh my God, I have the best idea. And then the caption was like, I'm going to work a job, a 9-to-5 job or whatever the job is, until I turn 50 or 60 and then retire and travel the world and live my best life with all my arthritis. Right? And I was like, that is the worst job, that worst idea you've ever had in your entire life, right? And so it was just interesting because the guy was like, anything that if everybody does it, it's usually the wrong way to do it. It's just interesting. People will try to tell you can't do something. It makes me laugh. It's like, oh, that's funny. Look at you. That's hilarious. So ignore the naysayers, okay? Find your path. Find your path, okay? Can you talk about your Ron course? I already have my commission, all that. I just need to get a hands-on, so keep it to go over the course covers. So there's actually a module breakdown on the website, and the course is actually changing. But once you get in it, you'll have access to the new changes. But basically, we go over a digital start, we go over certification, we give you, everybody who's in our eNotary Ron course gets a free eNotary seal. To go over the platforms, how to charge, and then I will be expanding it over this weekend because my book comes out this weekend. And so with this pre-launch, we're gonna and another project I'm working on with the NNA, it all goes together with Ron. So you're gonna see a lot more Ron content added into the eNotary course over the next couple of days. So it's going over everything you need to know as far as being a remote online notary. Is there a promo code POWER? Save 57%. Where do you purchase your supplies and how much paperwork should you start off with? So I get my supplies from Allstate Notary Supplies, and you can use promo code Notary2NOTARY. That's where I started using when I first got started, and they were so sweet enough to give me a promo code. I'm gonna put it in the chat for you. And then I don't understand when you say how much paperwork should you start off with. Like, what do you mean? How many packs of paper should you buy? You can just buy a case. Honestly, when I got started, I only bought like a pack at a time. But if you plan on going big or go home, I always say start how you want to finish, which is why you should get business credit, because then you can set up a free Quill account and use a Net 30 business account and order your supplies on there. Booyah. Okay. All right, guys. That's awesome. Clock on the wall. I wish I could stay here with you guys all day, but I can't because I have to finish working on some other projects. But I had so much fun talking to each and every one of you, and I think I may come back on here later on this evening to spread some more joy and knowledge and wisdom and information. And yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, yeah, all that good stuff. Do you have a promo code for the NNA? I do not. I am a member of the NNA, and I took their conference, and I can't tell you anything else. I have to wait. So that's one thing. When you're working with other organizations, you have to wait for them to say stuff, then you can say stuff. But I did speak. I was one of their guest speakers at the conference they had last year. This year. It was this year. It was this year. It was like in May, I think. Thank you so much for answering so many questions today. You are so very welcome, darling. And I'm an NNA ambassador. Boop. Thank you. Week isn't complete without your lives. Aw, you're the best ever. Cut it out. Cut it out. All right, y'all. I will see you guys away. Go be awesome on purpose. You all can be six-figure notaries. I know you guys, I usually say six-figure notary signing agents, but it's not just about being an NSA. Like there's eNotary, there's like eNotary Ron, there's general notary work. Like it's a business. So you put all pieces together to make your business profitable. Okay. You all can be profitable. I have faith in all of you. And until next time, happy signing. Happy signing. I don't know. I'm having a good old day. And it's hot outside. If y'all didn't know, it's hot outside. Y'all want to know a secret? Before I go, you want to know a secret? You want to know a secret? You want to know a secret? I don't think I want to know a secret. It's okay. I'll tell you next time. I'll tell you on the next live. I'll tell you on the next live because y'all. Okay, good. You want to know? Okay, it's hot in here. You can't tell because I'm so icy. Like I always stay fresh. My AC is not working. My HVAC, y'all know I got this house. My HVAC's not working, but they're here and they're fixing it. And it's hot. It's hot. Oh God. But you can't tell it. You never let them see sweat. Literally. Never let them see sweat. Okay. Listen. Anyway. Y'all be awesome on purpose. You said I signed up for AT&T business phone number. Good. See, it's too hot for this. Right? This is 90-degree weather. This is not the time for you to act up. You could have did that last week when we was in the 80s. You gonna wait till it's 90s to start acting like you don't want to work. That's what we doing. It's all right though. It's cool. I said I want to go to Costa Rica, so now I'm getting Costa Rica vibes. That's all it is. I'm getting that humidity, that equator heat right now. You know, that equator heat. Anywho, I'm going to see you guys luego. I hope you guys have an awesome and amazing Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And I will see you guys luego. Bye. Not bye. See you later, alligator. See you later, alligator.